Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. Welcome to another, not a beat making video, but a beat breakdown. So this beat is dope, got some nice elements in it, and hopefully, you might gain some ideas and inspiration out of it. So, have a look. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. Welcome to this breakdown video, beat breakdown video, where I just basically show you a recent beat that I produced and just kind of want to break it down so that way you can kind of get some ideas, get some inspiration, and also maybe learn some things. This beat was pretty straightforward, but it's hard though. It sounds good. But if you haven't subscribed, please hit the sub button as well as the bell. Click on the bell so you get to see all the videos posted for the channel, and give it a thumbs up if you're feeling it. And thank you to our subscribers and those that are downloading that free loop pack, which is in the description, as well as the other loops that we have available. Not all of them, it's just a few that will be in the description for you to get a taste, and they're on sale right now, so I'm not sure how long they will be. So in this video, what I was going to tell you, this beat just came out crazy. Started out with a loop. As you know, with production, a lot of hit songs are made with loops. A lot of really dope songs are made with loops, and things are changed around, pitched up, pitched down, stretched, whatever, and or transposed. And you can do that with a lot of our loops that we have. All of these have MIDI in them as well for pretty much every instrument, and you can just drag them onto whatever instrument that you want to use, whatever plugin you have, Omnisphere, Electro X, whatever, Nexus, whatever. So that way you can kind of come up with your own identity and just make it your own and hone in with it, change a few nodes, transpose it, and a lot of cool stuff. So anyway, started out with a loop, and I think I did some really cool stuff with it. Yeah. I tested it with halftime. I did reverb and Fruity Parametric EQ2 and Shaper Box, which I did a video on prior to this. If you want to check that out, it's on here. Just search, I think it's under producer tips playlist, but if not, you can always just search the channel for Shaper Box. And I kept calling it the wrong name, so it's a really dope plugin. So anyway, started with this. And actually that's the chorus, so it started with half of the loop. So you get the idea there, and then I added like some plucks and had a pretty straightforward rhythm. I'll let you see what I did there. And I forgot what instrument that is. That was the, oh yeah, I used Complete Control for that, which I haven't used that much, and I should use it more. Absinthe is dope. Got a lot of really cool stuff in there. You guys should check that out. And what I do like, I love what they did with Complete Control, but I have to look at some videos and whatnot, because sometimes I pick a sound and I want to take this off. Let me see. Now I can choose other. I can do it like that, but how do you get rid of this? Right click? You can add another sound, maybe? I don't know. I gotta look at it. I have so many plugins, it's crazy. So next I added, I think, a clap, so that way I can kind of get what type of rhythm I'm going for. So check it out. My bad, it's a snare, and then I had a hi-hat. And yeah, I used the Panomatic and some reverb, just light reverb on the hi-hat. So, and the Panomatic for some movement, left to right panning, and cut the lows, excuse me. And after that, I think I went into another instrument. So let's see what this is. No, I actually did another hi-hat and did some really cool rhythms. And with your hi-hats, you know, not every hi-hat has to be straightforward. You can always do pitching and left to right panning, and you can do some really unique stuff with hi-hats throughout beats. And that's just one thing you might want to pay attention to kind of make your beats and your instrumental stand out a little more. So I'll play this pattern so you can hear what I did with it. And I think I might have, no. So basically, yeah, you saw what I did there. Just did some pitching up, slight pitching up. I didn't go too crazy. And the rhythm is very unique. I just made a totally different rhythm because I had this steady hi-hat, and you can use those as contrasting points. So let's see what all that sounds like together. Let's take it off pattern on song mode. You hear how that second hi-hat has, you know, just adds that much more to it, but it's in the background, it's not in the forefront. So next I had like I think it's like a percussion sound, so let's see what it sounds like. Nope. Well, it is a percussion sound. It's the bounce snare. So, you know, it's always like on the end of the beat, kind of give it that young flavor that, you know, what's really in right now. Is always that clap, or it's called a gospel bounce snare because in church, you know, people tend to clap on that and beat. See, like, and. Clap, clap, or soul clap. I think that's what they call it. But anyway, then hit you with the drums. Hit you with a kick there. My bad, I said drums. This pattern was pretty straightforward. I kind of felt it out. Didn't really like, I don't know, I didn't stress over it that much. Kind of went with the vibe, man. It came out nice. There's like a little triplet here. Usually with these, you might want to mess around with the velocity, usually with the middle, so that way it doesn't stand out as much when you do stuff like that. I'll play this pattern. So that way you kind of get an idea what I did with the kick. And, you know, in our loops, you can, with most of the loop packs, these are just some of them. There's a lot more in production, but with our products, we like to give you the bonus one-shots, so that way, you know, you got some drums in there that you can work with, and they're dope. Spent many hours on them, you know, making sure they sound good and they're on point. So check it out. So you get the idea. These are one shots. They range from, you know, so you got a lot of different sounds that are in, you know, just this bonus area that you can use in your music. So next, I think that's pretty much the beat. There was the 808. Here, let me play that 808 pattern that I came up with. Let's highlight that, and I think there was just a cymbal. Wow, that came out crazy. So, and in the beat, if you notice the beginning, I use Endless Smile. You should check that out. It's a dope plugin. I think it's by the same guys that make this sausage fattener. But you can do some really cool riser effects or intro effects or breakdowns or whatever with that plugin. And notice here there's some automation. I use parametric EQ2 and automated the loop, so that way it stands out a little more. I automated one of these frequencies. That way it goes in the background during the verse. So I'll play it for you from the intro so you kind of hear what I did, and play some more parts of the beat just to kind of make it stand out. So you get the idea. Just kind of like shallowed it out. Endless Smile is cool because it has like layered effects just on one thing, so it just sounded like a lot more was going on, and all you saw was one automation. So that was a cool thing to use. Definitely, you know, take a peek at that for your different type of beats and stuff. And I'll play some of the verse after the chorus. Jeez, that beat hits hard. So notice how I took some things out and added some things. Just kind of keep movement going on in your beat. I can't stress that enough. I say that in almost every video, but it's good to have different things happen along the beat. That way your listener doesn't get bored, and also if it's intended for an artist, man, you want them to be lit. Like, you want them to be excited to record on your music. So definitely keep that in mind when you're working on your beats. And let's see. So, and the second verse is pretty much the same, but different elements taken out. It's a bigger breakdown here, and I think at the end just kind of ended it with the loop and the bells. And with mixing wise, you know, I can do a whole video on it, but I don't want to go too far into mixing. I did several mixing videos on this channel, so if you want to check those out, please do. But usually you start out with the leveling, and then you consider stereo separation or panning, and then you I usually mix while I'm making a beat, so everyone has a different method. But after you do all that, this is a good step, you know, leveling, then panning and stereo separation. And I usually use effects as I go if I want an effect on a particular sound. And my mixing process, some beats I use sound groups and a drum group and send it to Sausage Fattener just to give it a little more presence and just power to it. And my mastering chain, I use Neutron and Isotope. I need Isotope Ozone 8. Isotope, if you want to hook us up, please do. But yeah, and shout out to Isotope, man, they got a lot of really dope stuff. And you can always use, you know, what's in FL Studio too. I did a really dope video. Thank y'all for the love on that as well, on Maximizer. And you can also use Fruity Limiter too and get some dope results. So definitely use what you have, learn with what you have before you start going crazy buying stuff that, you know, you're not really at the level to use it, or you never use it. You know, you don't want to waste your money on stuff that you don't get the best out of, and also give you the results that you're looking for. So again, it's your boy DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. Hopefully this quick little breakdown showed you a few things, and hopefully you liked the video where you can, you know, this one's not that complex. I showed you, you know, some automation, and I didn't show you exactly what I did with the loop. I think I just pitched it up. Yeah, I just pitched it up there. E3 generic, and pitched it up a little bit. And I think I used, what did I do? Yeah, some stereo separation to make it a little wider. And with Shaper Box, I actually used the width. Here, let's solo this. Let me show you what I did. That way you get more out of this video. I didn't want to make it too long, so let's solo it. This is without effects. And this is with effects. So with Shaperbox, I actually had 2 layers of things. I did a filter. Hopefully I don't delete it. The filter, it goes up in frequency and then it gets narrow here. You can hear it slightly if you like really pay attention. Let me turn it off, turn off the width, and see if you can hear it. Let me start with it off. And then with it on. And this is with the width. And let's turn off the filter with the width alone. See, it gets wider and then more narrow. And with the filter, you have movement with filtering with certain frequencies going out, and then you have the width as well. And I did try halftime. It just did too much for me. So anyway, I had fun doing it. And with your beats, you know, you can take certain sounds that you feel like you can do more to. If it's really simple, you can always just keep messing around with plugins and processing it, and you come up with some really crazy stuff. So I did say I was ending this video. So anyway, the free loop pack is in the description, as well as some other links, you know, some of our product line. And definitely enjoy, create. Feel free to put the comment below, like, you know, what type of videos you like or what you need help with. And again, DJ Fanatic, soundsforproducers.com. And hit that sub button, hit the bell, and give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Peace, yo. Yeah, I gotta play that part when the 808 comes in. Jeez.